piece is based on deviance. Deviance, any violation or act that enacts demonstration of severance from social expectations. Deviance, ideas that promote social change, allowing understanding to stand with what is strange. It constitutes for clarification of boundaries through observation, though nonetheless these are the same boundaries we test, so I do not need my actions to lead to my arrest on anybody throwing rules and guidelines in my face for me to realize where my place is. Deviance, so stigmatized by disobedience, but did you know that deviance also promotes social unity? It is able to form bonds within a community, like back when I was the age between 9 and 7, having witnessed the events of 9/11 when members of Al-Qaeda crossed our borders and deemed themselves deviant by the act of revolting against our social order. Let us think outside this boxed paradox, outside the sides and beyond the corners, to what creates deviance. For an act of oh shit, my bad.
Nah, son. Yo, you kicking it, yeah, you kicking it, man. You have a reason to mess up, son. It's so ill,
outside the sides and beyond the corners to what creates deviance. For an deviance to be defined by deviance, there needs to be a reaction towards the action. So as the United States of America, our reaction to the action was to go to war. But before I go anywhere else, I will explain thyself of what makes one deviant. So hear thee as I present these theories. First, there is conflict theory, which lets us know, in case you ain't know, that social inequality does exist. There is so much which is socially amiss us individuals. And this be the core of the ideology I speak of. This inequality I speak of stems from the labeling theory, where words we've heard over time influences the perception of who we are in our minds, where we view ourselves able or disabled from the labels placed on us, whether it be the race of us or the status you hold just because they told you so. From the labeling comes the enabling of the differential association theory. Hence the taboo, birds of the same feather flock together, meaning whether you feel we relate determines the level in which we associate with each other. And that goes far beyond the same color of skin, my sister or brother. Just because our labels do not match does not override the fact that we may both live struggling to maintain. And this is where I convey the strain theory, that states when in a state where you find incongruity between the goal and the path to get there, these ingredients put together lead to deviance. By revealing this all to you, all theoretically I hypothesize that my action will instigate a reaction, and before I let society try to tell me who I am, I will tell you who I be, and that being an individual who is deviant. So therefore I enact acts of deviance because of what it promotes. On another note, it is a form of innovation, like a Steve Jobs kind of vibe, and apart from being deviant, I am a rebellious, innovative ritualist. Rebellious in the sense of not always conforming with what I am told, but I reject certain societal goals and the meaning I strive to replace them with my own. Innovative in the sense that I accept some goals, but not always the means to achieve that goal. A ritualist in the sense that even when I reject some goals, I follow through with the means with the intent to broker the system until I am in a position to achieve my goals. So I thank you for listening, and I hope that this wasn't a waste of your time. And last but not least, shout out to my professor, Scott Stein.
You heard it first, man. Wow.